welcome back to another one. Going to be answering the question, do you really need a large tackle box? I've been asked this question a bit. If I have tackle boxes, how do I pack them? Which ones are the best? But I'm going to suggest and say I don't own a large tackle box. A couple of reasons is, well, there's not one large enough to carry all my gear. I'd probably need about 50, to be honest, to carry all the gear I've got. And because I'm always travelling and on other people's boats and stuff, I'll go about it a simpler way. The last thing I want to do is carry around a large tackle box. It's really heavy. Put it on the deck of a boat, it's going to slip and slide, get in everyone's way. They're just a real pain in the butt. But don't get me wrong, if you're new to fishing, first starting out, or you got some kids or something, like a small tackle box, a few hooks and sinkers, a pair of pliers and a knife, is a great way to start. But over the years, and you accumulate a lot of gear such as I have, and I know a lot of people have, and you're always moving around and going with other people, the last thing you want is a real big tackle box sliding around your feet and being heavy to carry and just being a pain. So the only thing I do, guys, I'm about to show you what I do with all my gear, when I go fishing and at home for storage, okay, is I just use tackle trays. So basically, I just got trays, these, lots and lots of trays, okay. First of all, when I'm going out fishing, these trays, I've got them all, they're all different. So some have got like lures in them, some have got leaders, some have got hooks, some have got bits and pieces. I've got a total flathead box. I've got lots of small lures, so they're all one box. But if I'm going out hook and line fishing, just float lining, live baiting, whatever, I've got the old trusty box here. Open this up, probably can't see it from that angle, but a few hooks in there, strong hooks catch bait, live bait hooks, different size sinkers, Lumo tubes and beads and swivels. That's just my basic little tackle box. This always goes with me. Okay, so that always goes. I've always got one of those. What I do with that is I'll take that, I'll grab me bag of me goodies like me boga grips or me lip grips, pair of scales, D-hooker, brag mat, knives. I get that stuff always goes with me every trip. And what I've got is a good old trusty Shimano bag. Alright guys, just a big bag. That's all I've got. So I'll throw me all that stuff in the bag. Alright. So that's my bag. I've got my tackle tray with the bits and pieces that goes in the bag. And then I've always got a spare one. And with the spare one here, like I could put a few jigs, want to use some jigs, some soft plastics or jig heads or something else in that one, if I want to take that one. If not, I'll go to my other one I've got at home, storage, what I've got, a couple of bait jigs, throw them in the bag, we're good to go. What else I got at home in storage? Thing full of leader, hold up. I want some 50 or 80 pounds, I'm going live bait fishing later tonight. Couple of spools, look, I've got to take a 40 and I'll take an 80, throw that in the bag. Okay, how simple is that? Now, this one's ready to go fishing. Apart from a couple of rods, I'll pick that up guys, and I'm ready to go fishing. And I can throw that anywhere, or under seats, or under bunks, stash it anywhere. It doesn't slip and slide, doesn't get in the way, it's not that heavy. Easy to carry. So that's the easiest way to go fishing. For me anyway, I can throw like headlamps in there, lanes if I'm on the beach or shore. Throw a variety of things in that bag. Poncho in case it's going to rain, just throw it over your shoulder and go for a walk with a couple of rods. It works well. Okay, for home. Home's a bit different. Okay, so when I get home, I'll put my storage containers like over in the back corner there. You probably can't see it start, but I've got big tubs. And those tubs are full of different boxes of these. I've got some empty, so I can take them if I need them, put some extra bits and pieces in. Other than that, all my gear's separated. Like I said, I've got this one here, it's got bait jigs in it. Just giving you an idea of what I do, guys. This one's got some of my favourite stick baits and stuff in it. Small stick baits, just ready to go. Just get an idea. These are all sitting in just big black tubs over there. You can just leave them sitting on the counter or somewhere. Like this one. this is the little ready to go box. That's my pike box. That's my little pike lures. See, I've just got everything sort of separated. So if I want to go pike fishing, I'll grab this box, I'll throw it in my bag. If I'm not sure what lures and stuff I want to take, and I notice I've got all my favourites, like the poppers and stick baits. They're my favourite ones. They work. So I'll throw them all together in a box. Easy to get out. They don't tangle that badly. And like here, oh, different sorts of slugs. All together. And these are all just piled up in a big box over there or on the counter, just out of the way. Like another one. That's just micro jigs, lots of different micro jigs. And as you saw a minute ago, guys, we've got leaders. Got all this is sitting up. Big thing full of sinkers. Different sort of mackerel rigs. I'm not even going to open that one yet. So everything's easy for me to find when I need it. If there's something I need or I haven't got, like this one, look at this big box. That's full of all brand new hooks, different size, shapes, sizes of hooks. I can go through there and pick out a couple of hooks and throw them in my little tackle box, or just throw a couple of boxes as is in the bag. Off I go. I like to keep the hooks all like so, new ones in the packets in here, away from the other ones. This way they don't go rusty, they stay good. But once they get used, they don't go back in here. Once they get used, they stay in your tackle box or stay in the bag. This is all brand new. As I say, I like another one here. No, that's just full of wire traces, different types of wire traces. Easy to find for me. And even the crimps are in there, easy to find. So just to give you an idea, guys, you don't need big heavy duty tackle boxes. I certainly don't use them, they just get in the way. Good old trusty bag, a couple of trays, yeah, odds and sods like your bits and pieces in the bag with you, a couple of rods, and off you go. When you get home, I can just take the trays out of there, put the trays on top of this pile that's over there in the corner. It's nice and neat, I know where everything is. It's just a simple, easy way to do things. And this is only a small portion of what I've got, you probably can't see. But over in the back corner there, behind the cardboard box, you can see the green and the tubs are blacks, hopefully. And underneath the big black tubs, they're all full of, well, tackle trays and different sorts of tackle and lures. A couple of those boxes are full of lures. But I know where everything is, guys. I don't know exactly what's in there, but I've got an idea where it is. So it's easy to find. It's stored away. Like all my big mackerel lures, I've got them like in a big tub like the hook. They're bigger. They're not in boxes, they're just the ones I use, and what I do is rubber band the first and second hook together, and you put them in. That stops them really tangling up. Just rubber band the hooks together. A simple way to keep the lures from turning into one big pile. They tangle a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as if you don't do it. So another tip, just rubber bands around the hooks. It stops them tangling badly, and then you just lay them in there on top of each other. And I've got like a tub like that, just full of used mackerel lures, big mackerel lures. It's over there in the corner somewhere. Once again, don't need a big tackle box, guys. Lots of tackle trays, tackle trays. You don't need to buy the most expensive ones from the shops and tackle shops. You can buy these trays at all different sorts of stores. You can get cheap ones, expensive ones. But if you just use them at home to put some gear in, just buy some cheap ones and just pile them up nicely in the corner. Just have them like that in the corner. And it's just easy to find all your gear. What I did mention, I had a nice tackle box full of my flathead gear. That's just flathead, that's got leaders in it, lures. I'm going to do that in another video. I'm just going to talk about my favourite, my flathead box in another video and what's in it. That's a separate one again, so I just picked that box up and a couple of rods. I can go walk on the bank or put it on the boat and get out the boat. It's really quick and easy, and I've got every lure known to man in there. Yeah, that's it. To answer the question. Big tackle boxes? No. Don't need them, don't want them. Too big, too heavy, too bulky, get in the way. Rather, just a pile of these things neatly stored in the shed at home. I know where everything is, it's easy to get to. If you need it when you go fishing, grab a couple of containers. Once again, throw it in your bag with all your knives and pliers and everything else, and just pick up your bag and go fishing, guys. It's very simple, it's very easy, and it keeps everything nice and clean. And once again, if you do what I do with the hooks, leave your new hooks in the container. Well, they won't go rusty. and just grab out what you need to go for a trip. If you haven't already got them in your little tackle tray, which I've got a tackle tray. If you're missing a few hooks, grab some out of there, put them in your tackle tray, go fishing. But leave the rest in there. You'll have them for years. They won't go rusty. Not like a tackle box. Everyone tips them in a tackle box. All of a sudden, take their old hook off, put it in there, open it up a couple of months later, everything's rusty. Don't do that. Okay. Anyway, I think you get the drift, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video. And like I said, the next one we'll talk about my flathead box, see what's in there, and hopefully do another couple of fishing trips soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.